But I began to rise. I can look through the rear window of the truck and see my body slope over the wheel. I'm over the truck. I can look down in the bed of the truck, Sid, and see my toolbox. And then I saw something like a dim light at the bottom, like a light of fire, red fire. And suddenly I heard the strangest sound, like two massive iron doors opening and screeching on hinges that had not been used in a long time. And suddenly emerging from those doors was the most hideous creature you could ever imagine. I see this thing coming out, and suddenly I'm assailed by this horrific smell that comes out of that pit, an odor of death and decay and of things long dead. And when its fiery eyes looked at me, it started to make its way up the wall of that pit. But its body, Sid, was formed of like a rolling mass of dark cloud with a face on it. And I heard the most horrific things, something screaming within the body of this creature. And then what absolutely horrified me was I heard my name being called. This creature knew me, and it was coming for me. And I was terrified. And it reared up out of that pit over me, and the most hideous face imaginable, massive in its size, snarled at me. And there was this feeling, an anticipation of glee, that it couldn't wait to get its claws on me. I turned from the darkness toward the light. When I did, I sensed this creature, its breath on the back of my neck, the stench of its breath, and I felt a sharp claw move down my back. At that point, I had no reason to expect any help from God. I turned myself toward that mist with that creature breathing up my back, and I lifted both hands and I cried out, God, help me, help me. Instantly, 3 stars appeared in that mist, like distant points of light, but coming rapidly toward me. I focused on them to keep my mind off what was snarling behind me. I concentrated on those lights. They came so rapidly. I was afraid they were going to make too fast a landing, but they did a beautiful job. They took form. They were angels. As they approached me, this beautiful light flooded over me, went beyond me and struck that creature. And when the light of the angel struck the creature, it scrambled back down in that hole like a rat running for cover. God had heard the cry of someone that had never turned to him in his life.